Hey family, welcome back to Didi's African Kitchen again. It's nice to always have you, and thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what I'm going to say. Click on the button below and join the family. Here in my kitchen is African food. So far we've stayed in Ghana. Today we are staying in Ghana, but soon I'll be taking you across some borders, and then we'll be going to some other countries in Africa to see what they've got to offer. Today, one subscriber said to make fanti fanti. I've got myself some fresh fish, so I decided to go ahead with it. And the ingredients I've got for you here is onions, ginger, peppers or chili, whichever way you like it, garlic, some tomatoes here, and of course your fresh fish. Yes. With fanti fanti, this is like the fisherman's food, and when they go fishing and they bring their catch home, well, you don't even have to get home, sometimes at the shore or sometimes even on their little boats or whatever. They will just bang this quick meal together and they have something to eat or to put in their tummy. It is basically fresh fish or fresh catch, whatever they have got in their basket. That is what will be going in there. Some people these days, jazz it up a bit and add some oil to it or whatever. But the fanti fanti, the traditional fanti fanti, you don't add no oil. So just these ingredients, and either you be eating this with your banku, your etel, or your gari, whichever one you have at hand. And I'm thinking, if you're a fisherman and you've gone to fishing and you don't have time to make banku and things like that, you've got your gari. So today that's how I'll be serving it, with gari and fanti fanti, fresh fish. So let's go right ahead and make it. I've popped this in here already, so ready to go. So just pop a bit of salt on there, and yeah, and just start grinding this. I've got blender, but I always like to stick to the natural way of doing this, which is the Ghana way. Well, of course I have to cut this up. So we get to the grinding, and basically I'm gonna go on the floor with this because on the table here we ain't going anywhere with this kind of business. So I'll just grind this. That's the way you go about it, and I'll show you when it's all grounded up. So we've blended this to a bit of a pulp there, and I'm just adding some of the tomatoes. I find with the tomatoes cut up like that in there, if you try and turn it so the back is up and the inside of the tomato is facing down in the apotoyowa or asanka, then it mashes a bit easier for you. I've gone right ahead and mashed our tomatoes, onions, ginger and garlic with a bit of salt in here. And basically you can either strain this or mash it till it's really smooth, but I'm not bothered. This is the way we are going it today. So I'll put it in here. So just a bit of water to rinse this out. Oops, that goes in there. just go and pop this on the fire, let it simmer for a bit, and then we will go in with our fish and our stock cube. Remember, this already has salt to help blend it, or if you had done this, if you do this in a blender, then you don't put the salt in, obviously. So when you put it on the fire, you make sure to add your salt to your taste. So this is going on the fire. So our tomatoes, onions, ginger and garlic with a bit of salt has been on here for about 5 minutes and it's simmering away. So we will go in with our fish. And the fish, I cleaned it earlier and just popped a bit of salt on there, just a little bit really. I mean, these days you can make this and put oil in it if you know that's what you fancy, but the traditional way doesn't call for any. You have to be careful once you put your fish in. You don't want your stirring to be a bit too much and break your fish. I'm going in with the 1 stock cube, basically to your taste really. You don't even have to use stock cube if you don't want it, but I'm using it today. Leave this on a low heat and you don't want to break your fish basically, so yeah, we leave this on here to cook. Okay family, so this is our Fante. It's been on here for less than 10 minutes or a bit more, and you can already see how much oil is on top. It's all from the fish. So the fisher folk really did not need to use any more fat with this, but I guess today you can, because we've grown to expand our palate and make it all like fatty. Yeah, fish doesn't take that long to cook, so I'll leave this on here for another 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and that'll be that. We'll have our Fante ready to eat with our gari eba. Fish doesn't really take that long to cook. Make sure you tasted it and it tastes amazing. Or the salt and nut is to your tasting. And this is how I'll serve it. Of course, with our eba there. So, got your little glass of beer on the side and you're good to go. This took about 20-25 minutes total to make, and it's not very difficult. I mean, especially if you're using blender or something like that, it makes the job a whole lot easier. Yeah, with the eba or the gari banku, you just put a bit of salt and a bit of hot water. I'm sure all of you know how to make that already, and that is it really. I hope you make yours and you enjoy. It's another tradition from the west of Ghana, and it's really yummy. So do make yours and enjoy. Tell me how yours turns out. If you do add oil, what do you think about not adding oil? Because I prefer it. I think I eat a lot of oil, but as it is, so I don't really need oil in my Fante. But you might think different. So because already look how much oil is on there, and this is all from the fish. And I think the fisher folk didn't have time to carry oil in their pocket to the beaches or whatever to do cooking with. So make yours and enjoy. This is Fanti Fanti, and I hope you've enjoyed watching me cook. What to me? And definitely make sure you don't overcook your fish, you know, just done. That's what you want. You don't want to overcook it at all. I mean, if you're scared of the bones, you are best off to use, you know, just fish fillet. You can get your fishmonger to do it for you. Yummy. Cook yours and enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.